Blah.
My microphone is... ouch. Bad.
Microphone has
My filter is hitting me in the face.
Yeah, I don't know. Is my microphone okay?
Don't eat it, it's not good for it.
We need fire here, and we need another DPS. You think fire will finally use Discord?
I'm not sure. I think for this time probably doesn't matter.
Well, I can go Black Mage, Red Mage, Dragoon, Machinist. One of those.
I have no idea what they either read any one of those. It's great.
Or Ninja.
I should probably pick up a DPS soldier, but I can't. How to say which one? Maris would recommend a warrior. But I kinda put like a melee because. I mean, a range because melee usually gets fucked.
Fire's in Discord.
Oh,
He's here.
is that you? Oh,
Yes.
wait, no, he's muted.
He's hiding behind the clever name Fire. You'd never believe it. He removed the space.
He can't speak for reasons. What?
Oh, if he presses it, he removes his UI.
Well,
But then he
change.
has to. He has to press it again, and then this is in a constant loop of every time he wants to speak, he needs to hide his UI. That sounded pretty inconvenient. I have to agree with you there.
God damn it! Where do we get one more person?
I guess Myers and Winch are still doing their thing. And Lux is 45.
Well, it works now. I just changed it. Well, I use scroll lock because it's actually a button on my mouse that's bound to scroll lock, as it's a key that no one uses. Apparently not.
Thingy. Yeah, I put us on Party Finder to see if we can get one more person. We could attempt queuing, but it is a very good question. Is anyone queuing Coils?
Well, that's probably one way to try.
I mean, we only need one DPS.
Yeah, we only do need one DPS, so if any person is queuing on accident, we could just...
Now. Now. I really check. Oh god.
It's so that I know if we can put us into, you know, a thing.
Miso needs to change his class first before we can queue up.
Does Miso have anything outside that?
Yeah, he's got a whole bunch. He said he was going to DPS.
I think Miso is also missing from the voice. Yeah. Oh wait, is he? No, he's missing from the voice.
Yeah, if parts of my voice are missing, just tell me, as I still actively deny to use Discord, it's not configured.
I hope he didn't like accept a party invite and go, well now I'm going to go off for a poop.
Didn't wait, I said, oh fuck, I don't have the timestamps on chat, is that even possible? But he said, last thing he said was that there is
I also
no...
like that because I'm streaming, Jay's hiding.
Ay. Is there anyone even watching?
0 viewers on my side.
Yeah, I don't mind talking as long as people aren't going to like be known and be like really racist.
Why? Is it because your avatar is green, or?
No, basically, well, on the original Nation voice chat, it used to be kind of like really lewd at times and kind of racist and homophobic. And because of my job, I didn't really want my kind of voice being streamed on that. As long as everybody's well behaved, I don't care so much.
Good. Now. Okay. Poor Miso went off to try and install TeamSpeak and got stuck.
Well, how can you be having troubles installing TeamSpeak? It's like next, done.
I guess he's having some reading comprehension as well. Reading comprehension is...
Oh, yay! Okay, he's here.
Can I move the Discord overlay?
Switch to DPS. That's...
In the setting, but I don't remember where.
God damn it, I can't.
I actually
There
have
is something
3 things
called
linked
overlay in the setting, so
over at that same spot. We have cross-world party on top of a normal party on top of Discord overlay.
Yeah, this looks garbage. I wanna move it, but I can't.
Like, overlays are the worst shit ever. Like, I don't know why the fuck everything wants to bring an overlay. It's like Steam overlay and TeamSpeak overlay and Discord overlay. Like, no.
Hey look, there was a fool!
The Steam overlay at least works. Most of the time.
I don't want any single overlay. Like, it's just... I guess a Steam overlay, but it doesn't actually put anything on your screen unless you, like, activate it. It's...
But you can chat while you're in-game.
Yeah, but I would still rather chat with having alt-tapping.
But you tap out all the time.
On Discord, unlike TeamSpeak, I did not configure a push-to-talk button, so I may be reading a lot of text. You'll have the main scenario badly voiced.
Nice.
Not that I even read any story, so who cares?
I mean, I gave up as well. I've been just getting to 70, so just going forward. I've leveled up my skip. I have leveled up my skip cutscene and text.
I already know where I need to position my mouse so I can press immediately the yes button on the skip cutscene.
Don't skip cutscenes, watch them, they're beautiful.
Yeah, but if I'm gonna watch them, I need like 3 times the amount of time for making the MSQs.
As a cutscene, this is like the most cutscene-esque. The scars left by the calamity. I can scarce breathe for the surfeit of ether. Tell me, have you seen corrupted crystals such as these? Such crystals manifested across the realm when the course of Great River of Ether was irrevocably altered 5 years ago. Behold one of the objects that caused the alteration, a fragment of the lesser moon, Dalamud. Ancient Alag created Dalamud, or meteor, to use a Tegalian name to serve as a celestial prison, Bahamut. Its fall inflicted grievous wounds upon the land, wounds that have yet to heal, as it is evident from the corrupted crystals. They learned later in game, they put all of the speaky bits outside of the instances. But with Realm Reborn, all of the speaky bits are in instances, making it really awkward. Amazing! Dalamud's internal defenses still function in spite of everything, a testament to the ingenuity of the Alagans. The Gallians seek to appropriate their advanced technology, I am certain of it.
You know what I like raiding with meta? You can just skip the cutscene and just listen to the audiobook.
We're about to come face to face with secrets that have long lain buried within the sands of time. Great dangers may lie beyond, but we have come too far to turn back. The truth of the calamity is within reach. They also have like 5 times the amount of lines that they actually need.
Just tell me when you start running so I can tap back in again.
I'm moving now. Okay, so for the first turns, I YOLO'd all of them, even during Realm Reborn. I have to assume that there's either no mechanics or that they were quite insignificant.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, there's gonna be some snake things up ahead, and I think we need to kill them at the exact same time.
It's fine, I have no idea what I'm doing. I even have spells that I don't know how to trigger.
I'm also not too sure if we want to know what the charge complete in 4 clicks means.
I think it means more deeps, please.
I think it means kill it in time.
Yep, presume that thing would have been difficult if you weren't running with 120 weapons, maybe.
Oh damn it, I still only have three places in my inventory.
You need to sell crap. Have you sold any of those
No.
vendors that you're supposed to sell?
No, I have said nothing.
You know that
Why
you
didn't
get
you just
rewards from
vendors
quests? You
Yeah,
get
no,
rewards
the
from quests
bags.
that are literally things that you're supposed to sell to vendors for money.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
actually
have
sell them.
60 of them in the inventory. And I have like stuff like fish and other stuff.
Things. Oh,
Half of my bags are full of fish.
Why?
Yeah, because I fished and, well,
Dark wings that would engulf the very heavens. These could only belong to Bahamut, the primal who laid Eorzea to waste 5 years ago. At Cartano, my grandfather sought to imprison Bahamut anew by invoking the power of the 12. Alas, the Dreadworm proved too powerful, and he soon broke free of his confines. Yet, instead of resuming the destruction he had begun, Bahamut vanished. Whither to, no one knew, until this day. For we are literally staring at its wing. But I do not understand if Bahamut is truly a primal, how it is that he retains his physical form. Did Grandfather defeat him, or is there some other explanation? We must press on if we are to learn the truth. It helps that she's female.
sexist.
Well, imagine me voicing a little boy.
Well, I guess that would be easier than a big girl. I mean, they at least have a similar voice before they get before their balls drop.
You all went on to kill the ants without me. Boo-hoo. eh.
Alright, it continues over there.
There's more things somewhere. And why did we suddenly get Light Party?
yeah,
I
one
think
left.
random left.
Oh.
Probably
Oh,
got
well.
bored of us standing around for 10 minutes before doing anything.
Yeah.
He can queue again and never get a party then.
Maybe he queued up by accident.
That would really explain a lot.
Oh, he read the party chat and was like, fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Maybe it was someone from Grassroots.
He got offended.
Well,
Maybe it was Tom.
they are playing. I asked Kami because I thought I had him saw today in the raid, in the trial, They are playing. There are like 8 people playing from Grassroots, but they're playing on a different server. They're playing on Zodiac.
I would ask why didn't they just come to one consolidated guild of Final Fantasy people, because I was advertising this like literally everywhere, but
You don't want to play with them.
maybe it's a good thing that they haven't come.
You know that like some absolutely hates. I guess he hates both of the games.
All I know is the beautiful song that they wrote for their people. Or was that not them?
It was them.
It was them. Sam never forgave. He never forgave the part that Pebble and Larser and Mac and a couple others, they joined us after they decided to leave the grass. He is and probably still is forever butt mad about them getting poached when they had already decided to leave, and contacted me to ask if they could join pairs. That was my fault. I'm apparently a big poacher. I'm not entirely sure why he hates Origination, but I guess we probably have some kind of similar.
we had raids together, like 10 people them, 10 people us.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And multiple times that was on Shredder. No,
You don't actually
before
need to go that way, I just went
Oh.
that way to unlock the map.
God damn it.
But you get the achievements points. We were progressing on what is before Robo?
Swappy.
Ah yes, Swami, and it was like 10-10, and we like discussed about what we are doing, and it was fixed that we are using our strats and our sheet and our stuff because it was actually better. And then some was like, when we are in the raid already, no, we're not gonna do that now. We're gonna revamp everything. Well, we are in the raid already, in the raid time. And then he done the sheet and explained his mechanics for like, and then we had like a pull, then we had 30 minutes break for some to figure the shit out, and then we had a pull again. And that only made it worse, because then everyone was bad and not only their people.
We just got a replacement.
There's a reason why I call him S-Roots.
Ass roots. Oh, cool! Alice did not have any comments about the giant snake.
Hello, goodbye.
I expect that they'll leave.
Is this I presume this is a console guy.
Okay, thingy. This thing will split into 2. I think we want to kill the 2 at the exact same time. That's all that I remember about it.
So focus one of them.
Slimes or something, which if one's chasing you, don't run away.
I presume you don't want to be at the front. I guess I can move it backwards. So just every person standing in the front.
Apparently we're meant to be spread around 360 degrees on this one. There's, I don't know, some sort of spreading mechanic at some point.
And there we go, now it's 2 snake. My chat is actually obscuring the snake, so I can't take it. Give me a second. Technical difficulties.
It's fine.
Come here, snake! Come here. Snake!
Fine, the only... I mean, wait, you guys see the other snake as well? I got both of them.
Don't hold both of them, that is...
We're just gonna do it like in Wildstar, just stack everything.
I think we killed one snake. Yeah.
Well,
It re-emerged into itself, and I don't know why it is bad. Probably because it has the physical damage dealt isn't reduced.
Yeah, you were all ignoring the ads, that was what's going on.
Oh. Does that explain all the dead people?
Yeah, you get lots of stacks and stuff.
Are you supposed to kill the ads or ignore them? Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he gets a damage buff from the ads. So
So you want to kill them as fast as you can.
I didn't
Basically-
expect that it would wipe.
So yeah, basically, platforms glow, and somebody has to stand on the platform. Then they'll get a slime which will be aggroed onto them, and the DPS have to kill it. And I don't know after that.
You
That's
see,
what
my
you spread out.
experience of this is, you know how you would enter Datascape when everybody else is in Red Moon and literally everything would melt without having any mechanics? That's how this looked at the end of Realm Reborn.
We were pretty close to just burning it.
Although if people had switched target to the new one, we would have killed it because they would have died at the same time, but people get bitten at the
Let
same
me
time.
grab the new snake and just like
Alright.
pull it away.
Let's see your snake handling skills. He's immune to stun, which is, I guess, quite normal. Also immune. I
Yeah,
do hear
it's
that you
not
will
immune
test
to
everything.
silence, by the way. So you can silence the skill but not stun it.
Alright.
Yeah, I've got a guide up on the other screen because there is really no healing to do here.
Okay, there's another snake. Oh,
Oh yeah, they're split.
Yeah.
you should, guys. Okay.
Come here, Snakey. Come here. Oh no! Where are you going, Snakey? Hi, Snakey. Over here with me. Away from everything and everyone else, please. Snakey.
It's only one now.
Yep, he merged together.
It gets aggro to me and then it just stays still and then somebody takes my aggro.
You need to. Can you keep throwing discs? You wanna take this? I'll take the new snake, then you take this guy. Have a taunt?
We can practically just melt the Snakey though.
Sure.
You might wanna use. Yeah, I'm using home gang. Do not get cleaved, please.
Oh, he had that many damage stacks. God damn it. Buff and debuff bars are really terrible. Can't see them yet.
Well, we nearly melted the Snakey, so there's that. But let me have one snake, please.
Oh god.
Take one there and another one in the front of.
The random says don't kill ads. What should we do now?
I guess if the damage is high enough, don't kill them.
It might be that he got the damage buff stacks from the edge dying, which was causing the massive damage, because he had 8 stacks, which was already hurting quite.
Miso, how about I just take the Snakey and you take the other Snakey when it spawns?
Miso isn't tanking, but
Oh.
I'm tanking.
Moto! How about I do that? I always am used to seeing Miso on a tank for some reason.
I mean, I did ask in the mid-fight if you have a taunt so you can take others, I'll take the new snake.
Yeah, I took a provoke, but I provoked the Snakey that was on me, but then
Alright.
it decided
So-
it likes you more.
Take it at like 40% and...
Okay, I'll let you have the Snakey. You can has.
I mean, you can take it at like 40%.
Okay.
Or I can dump it,
Yeah, and
dump
then
it
you
to
can
you.
just grab the ad, because I think you might be better at grabbing the ad.
I can keep tossing discs at it when it's running.
You honestly want the ad to be far away from the Snakey?
They're split.
Okay, I'm grabbing the main Snakey. I grabbed the main Snakey. It still likes you. It still loves
God damn
you.
it.
It loves you very much. Come here. Come here, Snakey.
More space between the boss.
Yes.
Well, I gave you the threat now, so you should have it.
Oh yeah, thank you. Okay,
you guys,
so
you wanna
kill
kill it
users
immediately.
more.
Switch to mine. Switch to mine, guys.
Yeah, my Snakey's dying too much. Stop attacking my Snakey. There's another Snakey and it needs your attention. The random is in love with my snake.
That's lewd.
I stopped attacking my snake because I don't want it to die.
You can kill it now, or just
Yeah, we can now kill the snakies.
go back to. God.
It just healed.
Yes, because
I think we killed it a bit early, but this
it remerged with a non-existent snakey.
Hey, GG.
No, it ate the slime that was next to it.
That might be possible. So mirrored as a snake is eating slime.
Hooray! We
That
did
was
the
a raid.
turn.
Oh, nice.
I think it was the first floor.
Yes, we have some. Does anyone find these books attractive? Because if you do, you can take it for glamour.
Books.
Gear drops.
Oh,
That's what happens in raids.
It's item level 90. Ick.
It's not. None of these is gonna be like very good for you for gear wise, but you can have it for pretties. Which is why a lot of people actually run these turns for pretties. That chair! So cute. Also, I'm kind of upset that my Resu has not gilded you wake yet.
I guess he's not awake enough.
I have. Is he raiding?
Marisu, I believe.
Yeah. He's I saw a stream earlier.
They were stalking some female streamer who was in the same raid as.
Well, the female streamer was in the same raid than them, so
I said they were same raid as them.
they also just wiped all the time. It's fine.
That is not a high turn. Normally the lower turns are the easier ones. Turn 2! I'm gonna queue.
Feels like WoW looking for a raid.
Well, we are doing very old content. Some idiots tend to queue for the synced.
You'll have to queue again. I was changing my job.
Okay.
Do you get good amount of experience from it, or is it just pen? They didn't at least seem.
We are getting some poetics. If you noticed.
Yeah, okay.
No, not really experience thing though, because this is like former max level content. Is it the random that's... yeah, probably.
Alexander gives experience. Then Heaven's... yeah, but then Heaven's Ward was much fucking better.
We're gonna get there eventually.
I believe Marisus and Wintry's ideas was to start the raiding properly once people are 70, which would be, I guess, roughly January to have a lot of people.
I don't actually believe that everyone will be geared sufficiently by January.
Oh, good enough.
You'll be geared in previous 6-month period tombstone easily, but not with this one's.
Also, you
You
need
just
to
have to,
account for the people that rage quit.
We'll have to make do with skill what we lack in gear.
Right, so you need to endure it first until January.
Well, I'm 100 quests. Well, not 100, but like I think 80 quests in the, and it's not too bad. So I mean, I can at least zone it out.
Like I said, I'm happy to pay for someone.
I'm just gonna like stay away from my resto and his raid group because 15 hours a week is quite a lot. I may form my casual static during Shadowbringers.
15 hours per week isn't that much though.
It is quite a few evenings.
You did more with origination.
But my previous raid
Oh,
group, we
almost
did what,
at least.
6 hours a week?
It's like 2 nights. That's not much.
Yeah, that is 2 nights. Well done on counting. I find it quite interesting that Anarba signed up actually because he has D&D, I swear, like 7 days a week. So when my resto is gonna be like, so which evenings are good for you? He's gonna be like, that doesn't work for me and that doesn't work. Can we just like create this very awkward time, please?
Okay, like 50 might be too much. It has to be 5 nights. It have to be at least 3, maybe 4. Otherwise, you're gonna be 2 is a bit awkward number because you don't really get much done with 2.
You actually do want at least 2 nights because one of them is gonna be spent on reclear.
Yeah, that's why you don't really get much done when you have only 1 night of progression per.
Yeah, we're not doing reclear right now. You kind of need to, but more than 2. I mean, 3 is okay, but 5 is a bit extreme.
Ah, that's
That might be a
typical.
bit extreme, but I don't know. We'll see. I guess.
5 was normal in origination highest times.
Yeah, but usually it included lower tiers as well.
It included one alt-rate.
I remember we used to raid for as much as we had sign up, so it was pretty much.
But we also had 5 normal days on progression sometimes.
You know what I remember about the last boss? I remember people sitting in front of it waiting for enrage, saying it's easier afterwards. So
That
we'll
sounds
likely be
like-
dealing with a harder version.
Doesn't
We are not
sound
here
like
for
a,
easy.
Very well designed mechanic if the hard mode is easier.
There's like a debuff that you need to juggle.
I mean, if the enrage is easier, it doesn't sound like very well thought out mechanic.
And also which nodes killed kinda change what kind of buffs and debuffs the last node has. So we kinda made decisions there. Oh yes, Elegant Rot. This is the bad one. You wanna pass that on to people. And continue passing on or else you're gonna expire with it. Oh god. No, 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 no. Fire's dead.
It to-
He's alive.
Oh, fire is alive. I guess we can fight it here then. The name was the. Oh. So we went back.
Feels like world stuff.
No,
name of
You're
the
not
boss
supposed to
is...
fight it in a different room.
The name of the boss is AIDS. I guess it's fitting for a debuff that you need to keep spreading to.
There's one thing I do not like is this constant bloody paralysis.
Yeah, I think if you silence that skill, you don't get the constant paralysis. So we're kind of like not meant to be getting that.
Holy shit! I should have used
Point
another
has
one.
expired.
Should have used another cooldown. This hurt more than I expected.
It hits hard. It's a boss after all. I need heals. Never mind.
This telegraph's interesting. You run out and you still get hit.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking side
that's
of it, but apparently I was
the main problem on Final
You actually wanna run out and either stand for a bit, or what I used to do to make the instance notice that you ran out is hop. At Titan it was the best because Europe's data center was in America, so Europeans were actually memorizing the Titan pattern so that they can avoid it before it happens.
Your top DPS is dead.
All DPS are dead.
Yeah, but fuck those three. I'm the only one that matters. No offense, Miso.
Hi, Moon.
No worries.
I would say do exactly this, but except without dying.
Well, we just died.
Good idea.
Yeah, but like this, but without dying.
If we did exactly that, then we'd die.
Wait, we have to kill them again?
Yes.
Holy hell, we got a big bonuses.
Yeah, the game is like, you're too weak to kill it, we just
Yeah,
give you a
it's
buff.
like consolation bonus, you're so fucking terrible here.
How can you not clear the raid? You just wipe, and then at one point you can just do it.
That's what they do at like old turns. They go, okay, you're too bad at this. You're too bad at this, despite overhearing it. Well, here's a 30% increase in everything. Have fun.
Did we get
You
that?
can click it off.
Well, we had it in Wildstar too, it was called Go to Grassroots.
You know, Fire, the fun fact is, do you know how they kill the engine?
In IMT?
Yeah.
They did this weird strat.
No, they sanitized the strat after me and Remy whispered to two different people in there to change the strat to be somewhat reasonable, and after that they could kill it. We had to feed them in the how to kill it, so with enough loops that that some would accept it, the changes, because his idea was just fucking retarded, but it was...
Yeah, I remember something like some denying something and then Remy forcing Kami to do it the right way.
Like, it was generally in, like, that they were doing the YOLO burn, but like what always happened was always, of course, happens is that the gun is too high, so that you fail the burn. So what Sam kept doing, he kept throwing more people to gun, and more people to gun, and it was still even higher, because they do less DPS there, so it took them even longer to kill Sword that way. So it was effectively making their DPS even lower when they were lacking DPS. Oh well. There was I remember Remy was whispering to Kami, and I was whispering with another person, and they were able to slightly sanitize the strat to be able to. And with, of course, all the dungeon gear they had.
Did anyone memorize which of the things does the whole, paralyzed thingy?
Yeah, the high voltage thingy.
high voltage cast.
Yeah, it's just that I can't interrupt it.
I need to get the silence a better key because so far I haven't really been needing.
Wait, you need keys? The persons I saw on the stream clicked everything on the mouse. Like,
Really?
literally. Everything.
I mean, the cast is decently fast enough that clicking it is gonna be a trouble.
I do one of the 3 bars with keys.
The stream that Marisa linked, the person on the stream clicked everything with the mouse, even 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god. But the only
That's
problem is
so
that
unnecessary.
my silence is 29 second, 30 second cooldown, so I can only do it once.
Yeah, holds for 30 seconds.
But yeah, since I could, so far before I didn't really find the silence very useful because I had 2 stuns for it, but I guess since the bosses can't be stunned, it makes more sense to have a silence in a quick.
Well, still need to figure out how to use the spells that I can't use. I seriously, I have 2 spells that I can't use because they're never activated.
We went, by the way. Hit it hard. Until it dies, preferably.
Or we die.
Do not, if possible.
I guess one thing we could have done is to wait for these stacks vulnerability up to drop. I started at 6, that probably wasn't very.
As I used to tell my raid group, stop crying. Adapt.
Elegant rot, somebody will die from it unless you pass it on.
How do you pass it on?
You don't want to be on the receiving end when the thing ends, but it's the person that's the random that has it, so I suppose...
Oh, okay, yeah, so I guess...
Too much stacks, so
I'm gonna die.
No, I got killed by the elegant rot for 8.5k.
I provoked, but it doesn't like me.
Need to do some trade as well afterwards.
Is the only threat meter you have in the game the fucking arrow that's next to the mob?
It's also the party list.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you even looking? I'm looking at the party list.
Well, if you look on the mob, you also have this button thingy next to it.
Fucking chat system.
Allegan Rock killed me.
you can do it.
Yeah, don't let elegant rot expire on you.
Yeah, I tried passing it, but it don't work.
Okay, so I was killed by the elegant rot. I guess everything was decently fine under that.
This requires a high amount of healing.
No, I believe we just need to not die to the elegant rot.
I also do not know why both of you
please,
came as white mages.
Oh, please don't pass the elegant rod to a tank. That's probably not a very good idea. I can't exactly run around and give it to somebody else.
Give it to the healers, okay.
Give it to them. Yeah, I can silence the... I was just about in time to silence the second high voltage, but then I got killed by the elegant rod, which kind of screwed us over when it killed everyone.
Can you try tanking it in one of the corners?
Yep.
It might make it easier to dodge.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, yeah. So...
Yeah, normally what you would have is you would have a scholar in this party, and scholar shields reduce the amount of damage on big hits.
Also, before we engage, let's wait for the vulnerability upstacks to be down, because we started with 6 stacks of damage increase taken. It's probably not a very good idea to go into the boss with that.
You mean let your vulnerability expire?
Yes. So we don't...
That does sound like a rather good idea. kill these small ones too much. We can kill like 3 small ones. Because all of their like special things go to Mr. Ads node.
Do you know this?
So if we like kill too many of them, Mr. Ad node is like super buff.
But we still need to kill enough to get there unless we can skip some.
We do have both of our healers on voice, right?
I'm on voice.
So it's
Good.
You're doing a terrible job.
When big hit happens, just stand medical like you just took cocaine and that's like the only button that you have.
So basically, do like you do.
Yeah.
Don't forget the global codon.
Avoid being French, don't run away.
Also, didn't Lombard say that he can take Scholar?
This is the guy who does. So we should go the other way because this is the battle that's the flaming. I guess it's gonna be happening anyways. So
I mean,
now
we are doing terrible, but with a Scholar it would be a bit easier.
But unless we want to go hard mode, let's wait a couple seconds because last time we did the same thing and we ran in and the first time I got hit I was immediately the 6 stacks. I mean, it probably doesn't help that we
let your
stacks.
wonderful vulnerability expire.
Alright, that's probably better. I'll pull him to a corner if I can. I'll try to I'll stop the first one, I'll stop the second one as well as I can. If I get the 8, can somebody else can take it off me? And if somebody else gets the 8, please don't run it to me, that's not a good idea. I think we would have easily killed it if I hadn't died and then the boss went and killed half of it. But let's go.
I'll lick the AIDS off you if you get AIDS.
Oh god. I'm not sure if I consent to licking.
You don't have a choice.
Oh fuck, I missed that one, sorry. Wait, where is he going? Apparently you can't silence Allegan Rot.
You have AIDS. I have licked your AIDS. I now have AIDS.
Thank you.
Somebody else has my AIDS. Please be careful. Yeah, Fire has AIDS. You want to give that AIDS to literally anyone else before it expires. Fire's very nice. He gave it to a healer.
It's on Swift.
I didn't saw anyone else.
Fizzle's fucked. You have nobody to give AIDS to unless you want to give it back to Lumber.
Mine is expiring in 2 seconds. I can get AIDS again.
I'm okay.
Remember that part where you medical like you on drugs? You medical like you on drugs and you heal Huey.
Just remember that Black Mage is kinda OP and we have a powerful shield.
I can't stop this one.
Fire's the only one dead. Excellent.
It's fine, I waited with the revive for the tactical moment.
AIDS on Lumbar. AIDS on Lumbar. Lumbar might want to pass on his
I
AIDS.
passed on somebody else already.
AIDS are not passed. AIDS are still on Lumbar.
Oh fuck. I can it on? Well, it's 2%. 1%.
Kill it! Kill it!
Yay.
So what was it that killed everybody at the end?
You know, the moment it died, everyone died.
I took that passed it to Swift, but it seems no.
My health points reached 0. Apparently, I didn't get out of the Telegraph fast enough.
I did good deeps.
You have this awesome button on the Paladin that you can press every like 8 minutes, I think, that makes you completely immune to damage.
I used it, yes, but then it ended. That was the problem, because I have already died almost before that. I
If
thought I
you
was
want-
outside of it. That's the one of the nasty parts is that the telegraphs are a slightly bit
They're garbage.
unsure. Like I'm not sure when it's over and when it's not over. If I miss it or if I didn't.
You literally have to like run away before it expires, and then for the server to register that you have indeed ran away. And you can have underwear that's plated from here if you would like.
I already got some.
I mean, I do love games that includes telegraphs, but this is just, oh yes, a telegraph, you need to dodge it, then you need to wait 5 seconds, and then you have a 50% chance that it hits you anyways.
That's up to your internet connection, my love. If you waited for 5 seconds, it will not hit you.
Yeah, I have one of the problems is that the not using the turn to face your target makes it's rather annoying to play. But if you have it on and you try to run away while you're doing a hit, it like keeps you pointing towards it, which makes that you're running away is actually like running around it. It is rather annoying.
Yeah, you don't wanna have it on, but I forgot how to switch it off, so it's okay.
I mean, I know where to switch it, but when you're tanking multiple things, it makes it a bit annoying when you're trying to figure out which way to turn.
I don't know where the switch is. The game has it on for me. I don't know how to switch it off.
Escape character character configurations. Let me try to find it.
Oh,
It's
I
here.
found it!
Escape control target. Enable.
Automatically
target
face target when
Yeah.
using action. It's in character control settings target.
Yes.
Woo!
I tried it not once, but then it's the problem that you have to when you're facing multiple enemies. It gets really annoying to be like turning around.
This is the jumping puzzle one. There's a lot of ads,
It's a useless thing. Yeah.
and you need to find the right way down.
The real solution would though be that fucking thing turned off the moment you're holding down mouse 2. So that it knows that no, you don't want to tap face the enemy now, you're actually wanting to.
But that would cost development hours, so it's too hard.
Everyone loves this one.
Lift. This this is the jumpy.
Yeah, it is.
This is the jumpy.
It's the easy one.
I like the jumpy. You can mistreat people and like send them flying into the wrong direction and stuff. It's fantastic.
Sounds like a logic ring.
Where is my medic with extricate?
Oh, you have an Angie with all guides, fine.
Oh, the healers have an extricate, I remember.
I find it funny that in this game you're locked to run away until everyone has watched the cutscene.
It's to prevent people from.
Now this is the fun
Finishing
bit.
the
I do
quest.
not remember the correct way down, so it's gonna be interesting.
How do you get a temp buff? Oh, now it. Okay.
So
Kill ads though, so that it don't just like squish and kill all the people. Because that's another thing that you can do. You can like run past them and continue jumping and just let, the ads kill all the DPS. Which is not a very nice thing to do.
When I was doing the story 8-man, in the second one, like, we ran in and we put like the entire area, and then I was wondering, wait a second, I was getting any heals. 5 out of the 8 just literally clicked the button and ran ahead and left everybody else to fight there, because apparently you could click the button while you're in combat. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
nice to know now.
This is the first time where you can like pick the direction which way to go.
So we can go back or forward, right?
Yeah, it's fun to change it while people are jumping.
You, by the way.
There are like 2 people on the other side now.
But look, we're passing the big rings.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
Now we split up even more. I mean, what is this?
We just went back to the previous platform.
Maybe we should just wait here then.
What is this?
Okay.
We have no way back to you, so come find us.
You can come with Sudoku.
We'll probably have to. We reached one of the golems and one of the terminals, and we need to reach multiple of them.
Can't you turn it backwards over there?
No, there's 5 ads standing on top of it.
Why do I keep getting bounced back up?
You can just like run to where I am and like turn the golem around so that it's not hitting literally everyone else.
You can use the return key and just jump again.
I managed to make it with my shield.
I just needed to have Lombard have something to do so he could heal the raid.
I'm here.
Woo!
I don't know who is the I am because Discord overlay means it needs to be in the party interface.
You wake
I'm the best.
my husband.
Okay.
I mean, I was planning. Oh, apparently we were going to. Some our person was going to a different way.
Oh, that brings us back.
You should run over the jumping thingy while you wanna go to a direction.
I remember why I dislike this. I'm alone on my platform.
You did the French thing. You ran away.
No, somebody changed the arrow before I jumped. So
Guys, I'm still at the top. How did you get down?
Up more mobs.
Oh wait, how? Wait.
Did you bring these
I'm
to us?
coming.
Oh, the Lombard
Are
bridge.
you like,
Okay,
you have some problems?
it's okay. I can AoE them all.
Wait, you have an AoE spell?
Yes.
Damn it.
I'm doing 180 damage, 360 no scopes on the target.
I have one, but the way the damage is calculated is the weird in this game. It's like everything is potential.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
the
what is
potency It's probably your attack, weapon attack damage times strength times something else times your potency. I would think so. With some modifier, most likely.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's really simple.
Normally, the way that you can calculate it is you could download like a add-on and just hit something.
An add-on in Final Fantasy. Wait.
There's DPS overlay.
Yeah, look, overlay. Again.
It's the only way to do it. That's like one of the reasons why not having add-ons is bad thing, because DPS meter is unfortunately.
It is actually illegal to have a DPS meter, but everybody does have it.
I love doing double flares.
Oh god, thank you. Well, screw it.
Bye bye.
I mean, we can go back, it's fine.
Well, I mean, we have the
It will
tanks,
be
they
the
have the
longer term.
healers, so. You? No.
Can I just not do this alone?
What you doing way over there, eh?
Finally, we are at the start.
Oh, that puts us back upwards. Woo! Actually, this isn't too bad.
We need this golem dead.
But we are only 3.
Yeah, you know, someone else. Yeah, you're taking the golem with the other people on top.
We have a tank, we have a healer.
And
No,
we
you
have
have
GPS.
you have both healers, but no DPS.
Good, you can spam holy thing? What is it called?
Well, we need to look that we can survive.
Oh, you will survive, you'll stun them.
Stun lock them, yeah, that works so well.
Your holy giant AoE stuns things.
Except these mobs are going to do stuns.
It also has diminishing returns, you can only stun things like...
Hello, MVP is here.
Dying on another platform. Oh,
It's kind of interesting. No matter how much we fuck up, we always end up on the same platform.
Ah, now we have a ring in the middle. And be careful about people pressing that button while you're jumping.
Wait, no, some people went down already. Can you slap your husband?
She's too far away for that.
We will give you a couple of minutes to go do it.
I love that holy. I love the sound of it. I used to main a white mage for a very long time. I even had like specific DPS rotations for dungeons.
Wait, you need a rotation here? I thought you just press one button, then wait 3 seconds and press the next button.
It used to be that you can like extend your healing potency, put all of your healing dots on the person, and then like go full hand the crazy DPS mode.
Jay, you need to jump on the center.
I was wondering why I was just like only moving half the time.
The corners are only for changing the direction.
There's also a few fronts climbing the wall, a bit far away.
Hey, not bad. Over 1,000 DPS.
Does anyone see a blue thingy that we can jump through?
Here we're going down.
There's a blue thingy on the left.
Let's get down.
Get low.
It was nope, it was to the left.
So close.
Well, there's this blue thingy. And mobs are coming.
Ah, our golem. Those are important. They must die.
If they're important, why don't you protect them?
Or they must die.
Racist.
Genocide, that's what it is.
Yay! Who did not find the correct platform? Are we all here?
Is that can't be the entire thing. Was there no boss, or was the boss literally fighting
This
ourselves
was
going the
the
right
jumpy
direction?
puzzle turn.
Yeah, this was
There's no loot.
the waste of time turn.
Yeah.
It's useless now.
This is basically the logic wing.
I can see that this was the fight where we are fighting against ourselves on the platform. It's the testing your raid group if it breaks up or continues after this encounter, sending people to wrong platforms.
The next turn is we are using an elevator endlessly while the ads come.
Ugh.
God.
That's how I always imagined raiding in Final Fantasy.
So we
Standing
go down
still, tap 1, 2, 3, tap 1, 2, 3.
Unloading elevator.
The fifth turn is the one that has mechanics.
Wait, there are mechanics in this game?
Yes. And we can also do Garuda Extreme for mechanics if you want.
I was thinking of that when we are going down in an elevator while the ads are coming, so it's raining down white goo from the top all the time of it.
I'm already in love with this game.
It's just a turn of sploosh. One of the buttons starts the elevator. I think it's right behind us.
One way to find out. I guess that was it. Now the ads are coming.
Also, who had the great idea to call a death unity instead of meters just yalms or ilms or whatever it's called?
Also, I love how most
It's role playing.
early fighting.
Fight, guys.
Well, if you wanna fight the things, you're allowed to, but I am watching my cutscene.
The cutscene is already over.
But we need at least 1 DPS.
I'm at like 1,400 DPS, so you're okay.
Who's the lowest DPS in here, outside of support?
Fire, Miso.
Always our epic tank DP.
I remember ants being close together was a bad thing, but they would normally melt so fast that I don't remember why that was a bad thing. I suppose we may figure it out.
Heute, heute.
I used all of my.
It is getting enhanced with the repair systems, and now it hits hard.
You'll be fine.
It's fine. I have more gear than I'm supposed to. I spend all my action points on the spamming AoE, so I can't do anything.
Big boom.
I'm tanking.
I'm not letting this one eat anything.
I'm DPSing.
I'm doing nothing.
I like this game we're playing.
Do you have something against pressing 1, 2, 3 and then waiting 3 seconds?
My gold are only 2.5.
Back to normal, I'm healing.
My class is just juggling timers.
No, Fire, you do know you have instant casts you can use to the global cooldown. No wonder defense attack.
I have like 2 spells that are off global cooldown. And they have a CD of like 20 seconds, so I hit one spell, then I have 2.5 seconds to decide what I press next, and then I press it, but...
Are you sure
Just
you have
so you
activated
know,
all of your class spells? You know you have to separately take them.
My class isn't even complete at this point because
I have a lot of aggro.
my DPS stance is at level 52.
If only someone could use aggro reduction on me. Why? I mean, I have one myself, but I forgot to use it.
Quite interestingly, if you read Wiki, there's like actual ways of doing this turn because a lot of people would wipe and you would need to kill ads in a certain way, but we're like overgearing it by a ton.
Wait, that's it?
For sure.
That's the ad turn.
That was fun.
Like killing 5 waves.
Yes, that is the ad
That'll be a
turn.
bit more difficult.
It's like clearing the ads on DS before the wings. It's like, what is
Yes, that
this?
is the ad turn.
Yeah, and basically the raid split up into 16 different bits.
Yeah, apparently the raiders here need so much breaks between each turn that they separated it into turns. It's like you kill one boss, break. Next boss, break. Next boss.
In Alexander, you actually just have an actual boss a turn with proper mechanics, but the coils were for everybody, so the coils are kind of an interesting thing.
You guys will love Alexander.
Oh, it has the great music.
It's got good music, probably the best boss fights in almost any MMO. It's got at least in the top 10. Fantastic. Too bad we got stuck on one fight for months.
If I have the music disabled, does that just like half the points why I should play it?
No.
No cutscenes.
Yeah, that's how you play Final Fantasy.
Do you also play it in 144p?
I actually do.
144p, 5 FPS.
Nah. I play in 1444p though.
I can play this in 4K, but there's not much point.
Apparently, our average waiting time is 8 minutes for this one.
Well, I play in 2K, but my issue is that I cannot FPS log it to 140 because the game doesn't support it.
Well, mine does. I can do 4K 144.
Your screen on stream is completely black, my Rasu says to Fizzle Sauce.
But it shouldn't be. I had just checked it and it was fine. Give me a sec. Fucking thing. Yeah, it's set to Final Fantasy. Give me a second. Switch the capture off, switch it on. There you go.
I like how my GPU is struggling with this game. I put most of the things on and I'm running at like 45 FPS. 99% GPU usage and 94% memory usage. I'm not handicapped, or I mean not handicapped, bottlenecks for it.
See, the problem if I set the game to 4K is that no matter what I do with the UI, it'll all be too tiny.
Isn't there a way you can also adjust it individually? Yes.
Yeah, but it
Okay.
doesn't work that well.
Although technically, though, the 2x scaling should be enough, though, because it.
Yeah, but the chat window is still tidgy. That's the problem. Like, I go, derp, set it for 4K, and then it's like, hey, my UI looks good, but then the chat window's tidgy as hell.
Well, you can change the thingy of the chat window.
Yeah, but that's like extra faff.
You can even change the font size.
Font size.
I know, it's faff though. It's like, I have to go into these extra settings, and it's,
And press buttons.
see,
Well, I'm lazy.
and then I have to find the right size for me. There, oh, see, now it's done, but see, if I want switch ambient occlusion off, there we are. That's better.
You need to find the one size that fits all.
60 FPS in 4K. That's not too bad.
This is actually gonna be interesting because nobody's queuing for this turn. What we're gonna have is probably a mentor from a mentor's roulette, and they're probably gonna hate us.
It's fine, I'm used to people hating me.
It's because when they queue mentor's roulette, they queue for literally every single instance that exists in the game. And they are hoping for the easy ones. They're hoping that somebody just like needs a tank in a normal trial or something. And then they land a synced extreme run and they're just like, we're all just gonna die.
Well, we can do it with
Hours.
7 people, we just need one person that, like, goes us into the instance.
It's actually a pain to rescale a 4K capture in my stream labs, but so I'll just go back to my regular old 1080. There we go.
Ooh! Oh wait! I need to click! Need to.
There we are, reset my chat window. Now it's normal again.
I'm trying to get my resu. Yay! Welcome is about the best way you can say hello. Most people go running from that.
Like a rite of passage.
Pretty sure there are better ways to welcome somebody than throwing welcome.
Nah.
See, Lombar's being a normal human being.
Keep thinking that.
He's trying to hide that he's French.
Oink, what's that?
No, you forgot the baguette.
I reserve that for close friends.
You should have been like German, har har. I don't know anything in German except for like literally dumb Rammstein lyrics and very insulting words.
Well, I speak German, so garbage language.
Azusen.
I barely remember any French anymore.
You only need to remember le.
And put it in front of every English word.
Yeah, good luck.
The alphabet.
The timer keeps on going off.
You know, it's amazing to me that it's hard to find a DPS.
Level 50 content. That's hard.
Well, apparently Marissa is done. At least he's lurking around here.
Wait, he's dumb?
Done!
Well,
Not dumb.
apparently my Resu is in Snowcloak right now.
Oh, he's not here anymore. He was standing here like next to me for like 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's why I was like... He stood like right next to my husband and I was like, my Resu, guild invite, please. But I did call him a good cookie.
Good cookie.
So that's the reason why he ran away. Okay.
Oh, that's what you get for like actually inviting people. You get called a good cookie.
Well, I mean, it feels like Grassroots raid already. You kill something and then you wait for the next kill. Except that you have a timer here. Oh god. It's interesting that this game censors some words but others not.
I just switched the filter off.
Oh, you can switch it off? I haven't found that option yet.
Yeah, I think it's in the character configuration. Is it log window settings? Let's have a look. Yeah, log window settings, and then there's an option on the general thing, enable profanity filter. Just click that off.
Ah. Why always miss the obvious stuff?
It's not so obvious, really.
Well, it's an option in the chat settings. And I've gone through all the settings and I missed it. I also missed the setting like where you can skip cutscenes. No idea how could I miss that.
By being good at this game?
Yeah. That's also why I have spells that I can't use.
Do you mean on your bar or do you mean where?
I have them on my bar, but I just noticed. I googled it, and apparently I haven't done the quest for them, which is only level 52. But they are unlocked at level 52, but you need to do the bard quest for the shit. That I can't do because I need to do the 150 quests before, so I can go to Ishgard first.
Oh,
Oh, I love this game.
that's the fun bit.
The fun bit is not grinding 150 quests to get to the next expansion. I mean, good for me that I am nearly done though. Only 1/5 left of the MS Cruise. Still annoying.
We may have a person from the Novice Network, but they said I can join, but they're like in another party. There we go.
But we only need them to join the raid, right? We can just kick them out afterwards.
But what if they want to stay?
We can decide it later. Depends on the payment.
Cookies.
Yeah,
but how-
cookies?
But how much? Like, cookies is not a quantity.
Yeah, but it's made out of nice cookie.
Well, like, if a Google is a quantity, why not cookie?
I like cookies.
No one noticed it.
Also, long cutscene incoming.
Oh god.
Is it
Somewhere about downway this, like halfway down this claw. There will be a long cutscene. Are you alone? Don't be creepy and don't hit on people. That sounds even worse. For money or something.
Do you really have macros for just writing loot stuff into the chat window?
No.
You don't?
This is going rather more smoothly than I expected. Isn't it indeed convenient to have a hero on hand?
I thought the going rather smooth than expected was continuing the seduction.
God, that the cavern should open up again, even at this depth. Do not beep during my cutscene. Ah, this resembles a finger.
What does SE9 mean? Huh.
I
Yes,
don't remember.
and so it
It's all
should.
my
This is
good.
Bahamut's hand. As with the wings, it seems to be frozen, and for that I count my blessing. But again, I find myself wondering, how is it able to retain physical form? I had assumed that Bahamut's reversion to ether was the cause of the widespread changes to the realm, but if he is still here, then that theory no longer holds. I do enjoy the drums though.
Just out of nowhere, I enjoyed the drums.
Well, I can hear like beeps and drums on people from the chat. What was it then that brought about the realm's sudden regeneration? There is still so much we do not know about Cartano. I haven't the slightest inkling how deep these caverns run, but we must continue. Oh. Lombard, are you like pings with the musics? Are you the one making the noises? Yes, yes, he is. Ah, another cutscene.
Who would have thought?
Wait, there are cutscenes in this game?
I've never seen one.
Maybe there's a chance we can patch them out of the files?
Murta's still gonna voice every single one, so all you
Yeah.
would do is just stand
It's
there.
fine, we can write a Discord plugin that automatically mutes you when there's a cutscene going on.
Oh, this is a fun one. Do I share the mechanics or just go?
Nah, don't share. It's boring if you spoil it.
Okay. Everybody's gonna love it. There's gonna be lots of death involved.
Yeah, I'm already dead anyways.
Not me.
Let's the chunk Jago.
Maybe you shouldn't ninja pull. Oh my.
I was like, nah, just let go, and somebody literally ran in, yo.
That was
We
me.
not have that moment. Like, yeah.
That was me.
You should not be surprised that you're dead if you run in first.
Well, I was alive when you got the threat.
I'm dead.
You wanna kill the ads fast, you don't want the ads to be when Tantania does its next thing.
I don't
Really?
Dang, guys.
Fucking.
We're not even in a hard bit!
That's
Mechanics have not started yet!
You've no idea. This is really hard. It was so hard I died.
You just go to the doctor about that.
Well, you can revive people in combat, so what's the issue?
Wait, how the fuck do we have check on that thing?
They do get weakness though.
Yeah, for 1 minute.
And you do lose mana.
Not if you're a black mage.
And it's also like an 8-second cast.
Ow.
I have to...
13,000 damage.
Fast. I hope you
I'd
do
already
have
used that on the first person who died.
That feels like an attack that should have hit a tank.
True pointer.
Oh, and I got interrupted with half a second left.
Oh, conflation! Killed the conflation.
Yeah, see, those 8-second revives don't work.
Why? Why do you have that as
There is-
macros?
Where is fire and...
I'm stuck in the conflagration.
Nice.
I can't move.
You have to free people out of there, but what I completely forgot is that if you run in there as a melee, you die.
Nice.
So it's the range that should have pew pew and pew pew pew.
We only have one ranged.
I can throw tomahawks if that counts.
Like,
No, we actually have
shield
2
sets.
ranged.
I'm apparently I'm Captain American throwing shields around. Captain Murica. So this time...
No
tank
ninja
Johnson
pulling.
first.
Pick all of the ads
Kill ads.
and kill them, and wow, we still don't have a scholar. This is gonna be interesting.
Fucking useless white mages.
Yeah, I thought Lombard said he had a scholar.
He did. He did say that indeed. Lombard.
It's not my main class. But yeah, I can switch on it.
If we can survive bad things without it, then it's okay.
We'll just die before the bad things anyways.
But if we can't, then we'll have to re-enter after you switch to the scholar.
Wait, that means we need to find another person again?
This one might stick it out. They're our mentor. You could ask them very nice. Tank Buster.
Yeah, I clicked my status, apparently it was too late.
Do not stand in the blue. Not yet, anyway. Conflation will be falling on SR.
That's a boom.
Oh. Raised Swift River, please.
Yeah, what was I supposed to do about that kind of big triangle on me?
What, you don't have fire resistance? What, are you some sort of noob?
Do you share it?
I don't remember.
Oh, you raised yourself in a bad spot, matey.
Oh shit, fuck, no, here.
It's okay, I'm throwing shields at it.
Yes, you share it.
Good, now we know. Oh, I completely forgot what this was about, but never mind. Heal you wake, please.
Heal,
Thanks.
heal blocks.
Yeah.
Just kill everyone.
Heal blocks.
You share the triangle.
Thank you.
Triangle.
Share it, okay.
This has to be the best kind of advice. Healers heal people.
Remember to heal yourself. Hey, this is.
When I'm free, I can heal, but yeah.
Dive bombs. Up from. No, don't run that way. God damn it.
For everyone, because you have
There's nothing to it if I run away.
You killed me.
Apparently.
Ads.
Yeah, collect the ads and kill the ads. Dive bombs will continue happening.
Your 2 top DPS are dead.
Resurrect them.
It's fine, the other people are 2 top DPS now.
Have you seen how...
No, they still haven't caught up. Alright, Miso's now second.
Wow.
Keep your tanks alive.
Yeah,
Tanks alive. Keep your tanks
I was
alive.
raising.
Good job on that, but keeping alive is still like not.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Wow. You can say that you are resurrecting and use it better. I guess I could notice that there myself.
Dive bomb. You still
Is
need
this
to
thing
kill that
dead?
one. Another dive bomb. Oh god.
Now that's a shame. I don't think I can kill this on my own.
Have to identify where the dragon's coming from.
But then we would be assuming his direction.
You spin around and you can see his model in a direction.
No, but you don't go around assuming things in 28.
Leave me alone.
Can you please kill yourself?
Eh.
I knew the heute fans would start. I knew it.
Now you saw about half the mechanics, so if you survive the dive bomb phase, there's only a lot of more fun left.
There's a lot of insta-kill mechanics in this game.
There's twisters, there's the dreadnought that happens, so... But first of all, focus on surviving the dive bombs.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can give other people my mana. Like I do that.
That would have been useful when I had 0 mana.
You didn't call it out.
I did, I said, you said heal, I was like, I have my mana, it was just raised.
It's okay.
We blame you, it's okay.
Yeah, it was like, I was just raised and I have a minute left on my lucid dreaming, so it was like, yeah, no one's getting any kills.
Scream, Black Mage, give my mana!
And then I'll be like, who are you? Which one?
Don't
yeah, the
even
text
bother DPS as a healer here, because you're gonna need them mana for raises.
It also looks like the death sentence is not silencable, at least I tried 2 times. So, I mean, it's not even that much damage, it's just like 3k.
Remember that you wanna share triangles, but not the blue ones. So if you have a blue thing, you might want to call it out so that, you know... I'm sharing.
We'll just say,
Sharing is caring.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da.
Not that blue.
Is anyone else doing something different than 1, 2, 3, 4?
Oh no! Fire, you're blue!
Conflation.
I'm running into it as melee.
Oh, you need to share, you need to share, you need to share. Somebody free fire from his conflation.
I'm doing it.
I'm throwing shit at it very slowly.
I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and sometimes 1, 4, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, and then sometimes I press berserk, and it gives me extra damage.
Share, fire share.
You should play a tank too. I have like 15 abilities in cooldown.
I can also do 1, 4, 5.
Well, also I have 15 on cooldown, but they share the same cooldown.
They share all have a different cooldown.
We have learned dive bombs, yes. We are aware that they exist. We can see the Twintania. We're not gonna get pushed into the wall.
Oh, so that's what kills you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hitting the fire.
Thank you for the demonstration.
Completely utter.
Yay, I'm fine.
Holy hell.
Okay, just raise everybody.
That's I don't think that's gonna work.
That's fine, you can do this.
Suggestion is healing me and raising everybody. Don't worry, your healing buddy has raised out of the ring, so it's done.
Ah,
Yeah. We can just.
Oh, you can do it, guys. Don't worry.
I was not expected to be thrown out there. I was almost at the other side of the ring and got knocked through the entire ring into.
run away.
There is a sort of cheese that people do. But I'm not gonna share it.
Like Swiss.
Is it the holy cheese?
With a giant wheel.
That we are wiping all the time so you can do something useful next when I'm dead.
What, you like dying all the time?
Mr. Mentor.
Yes!
You
know,
that
but-
assumes his gender.
But I'm used to dying. No, how do you disregard it? Number one rule on the internet, there are no females. So there's nothing to like assume.
You still assume he could be a person.
He could be a...
He could be a chua or what?
he could be a Zer.
Yeah, Harik as a chick.
It could be a guy with a dick. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Good job, right? Good job. Good job.
What is the point?
Oh, fire is on me.
Oh, girls. That's how you lose your 8th DPS.
But I'm in the place.
Is this the part where you say tits or no proof?
That would actually be the next part, but I don't want to lose the HTTPS.
You mean behind the tanks and the...
To be fair, if I assumed that this whole group is male, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Do what?
You had an orange and you ran away.
You had an orange! Here, I'll give him mana.
It's not an excuse.
There you go.
Oh, it's hurting.
Don't use his friends as an excuse.
Yeah, it's an excuse.
From the mentor's perspective, it's like, oh, he cannot understand English. I suppose that explains why he doesn't understand them again.
I'm not sure if this is a comedian or a raid right now. Just wait for it.
Conflation.
conflagration, by the way?
That one.
I'm hoping shield is okay.
It starts with a con, ends with an Asian, I assume the middle.
Also, we're getting charges.
You, Mirta, you like to assume things.
Oh shit, no! Okay, apparently that didn't hit me, what? I was right in the middle of that.
Yeah, I was standing next to it.
Should I switch to red mage so that I can at least fucking res the healers?
You know what I don't get? I was standing next to Jay and Jay died and I didn't.
Because it's not very...
We have no healer, right?
Yes.
Oh, not a single one, okay.
Well,
Well, I can raise people if I find the feather in my inventory.
Oh no, aggro.
That's right.
Oh god.
At 50 you can't raise, you need 64.
Oh god.
the healers, Green, look around you. Do not fall. I repeat, do not fall.
That was quite swift of you.
Yeah, but if somebody else strike us, we can look around. It change anything.
Just so you know, turn 5 is nothing compared to turn 9. And then 12 is really fun too.
I think we're having enough fun right now on 5.
Wow.
Figure out the random might last longer if it's not just the dead tiles and the fire.
I'm not sure if she lasts long or leaves early.
Alright.
And also, this is for future raids. Dive bombs is a reused mechanic. Be hoping. Donut?
That's my new pet name for them.
I hope that they don't take insult as to what we're chatting on text chat, because I mean, we don't mean anything by it, but without having people on voice, you can like infer horrible things.
I mean, they're pretty horrible here or not, but I guess wasn't interested by the sounds of it.
So just having the excuse of he is French.
Why would you soak for the Frenchman?
It's
No,
so
we love our French.
sometimes.
That sentence. Share it, share it, share it. Oh, they're not on voice. Good, we all friendly, we shared.
Just wait until someone kills you with the dive bomb.
Do not share the blue, do not share the blue. You're sharing the blue. Share, yeah,
Only
share
range.
this one.
It's the only range.
That's fine, I'm a ranged DPS.
It's okay, I won't throw shields at it.
I throw tomahawks at it. The Hoy is dying.
Yeah, I used to do that, it's fine.
Don't worry, here too. Oh.
I
Be
think,
happy?
Don't worry. Be happy.
Oh, Midway is coming soon, I guess.
Yes, the dive bombs. The happy fun times. Happy fun times!
I can make us faster.
Oh shit!
Don't run away from it.
God,
No,
that was...
Run towards him.
Run at it.
I keep trying to sidestep it, but I guess that's
Get
not a good
Lumper up while you're still alive.
Yeah, no heals, of course I die.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think I need to kind of not try and res in the middle of dive bombs.
Swift cast raise whenever that happens, so that Lombard has a raise, so that when you inevitably wipe, we have another live healer that can like res up.
Maybe people should just stop dying.
That is very good.
I mean, that's only an option. But
You can either sidestep that bomb, or you can run directly at it.
well, I always died when I sidestepped.
Don't sidestep by running backwards. Try to sidestep by running towards the dragon.
Does the dragon always go to the same spot when he begins his dive bomb?
I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to switch it out.
Okay, everybody leave the instance. They're gonna switch to summoner. There's only one to switch to red mage.
Yeah.
Right,
Where's a level 50 red mage?
I can, but I didn't play since a lot of time on it.
Scholar, you should come back a scholar.
Yeah, I understood, but I said I didn't play since 4 years as scholar.
Well, now you are playing it again. Why the scholar?
So it will be worse.
What's the command to leave instance?
You press J. Oh no, yeah, you press U and then you press leave instance.
Oh, it's over there. I mean, I don't leave them. I don't know where the fuck the thing is.
I guess prepare while you're outside.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh no, I'm only actually 84%.
See, I actually told you that turn 5 has mechanics.
The biggest mechanic you need to figure out is why some people die and some people don't when they're standing next to each other.
I think you will be reacted to differently if you actually have the green mark. Like, you will be pushed a bit differently.
But none of us had the green mark and Jay died and I didn't.
Come on, I just randomly die. It's making it more difficult for me.
Lombard, did you switch?
Not yet. I'm always inside, so... I mean, what I have to do to quit the instance?
You press U and then leave instance.
Oh, you... Okay, thanks.
Yeah, my wrestler is standing next to me again.
I'm just gonna very quickly upgrade some of my gear for this.
Oh, my character automatically goes on its knees while trying to hug my wrist.
At least
so
one thing.
short.
At least one thing that ain't right in Final Fantasy.
Oh god, I mean, look at me on my knees. I'm like the same height as her.
Well, you can still hack him when you're standing 5 meters away and you will knee down there, so it's not
You can
really...
set height in this game. I remember I made this one really tiny. It's even shorter than...
Wait, you can set the height? I didn't even notice.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. I am the tallest Rogadin woman available.
I'm default.
Then you can go as whatever class you want.
Fuck it, I've already bought extra shit for this, so I may as well stick with it.
Maker.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have 40 seconds.
It's gonna take me that long just to run to the upgrader.
You can teleport. Sometimes.
Sometimes it pays off to be a Minuteman.
Sadly, there's no teleport right next to the vendor, but...
Yeah, that's sad.
I have a fast mount.
Mounts have all the same speed.
Don't worry, you're always ignored.
Nobody could hear you.
You know what? I'm gonna go and pee.
So we'll pee right back.
There we are.
Back!
Hi, back.
Hello.
I guess try queuing up again.
Who didn't button?
Someone didn't button.
Who didn't button?
I buttoned.
Yay! No need to watch the cutscenes now, though. For I has already read it. I just noticed now how cute she is.
It's the reason why you was hitting on her.
She's wearing like a little sweater thing.
Wait, there are people in this game that wear something at all?
It's so cute. You have no idea? I like how the cutscene interrupted your cast, by the way.
Bye bye.
She had a different outfit and a different role. I guess that's what people tend to do here.
That outfit's so cute!
Oh god. Concentrate on the fight!
I'm not the one I hired.
Yeah, wait.
You missed a thing.
I didn't miss anything.
That's very specific.
Share!
What if you don't care? It's a good thing as a tank I don't need to bother about those things.
Do not share. Run away.
Oh wait, we have 2 ranged DPS now, I'm proud.
I'm sharing with you. Sharing is caring.
I'm top deeps again, yay!
Unless it's conflation. Then sharing is not caring.
Conflagration.
Conflagration.
The red thingy that hurts.
Yes.
Don't make it so complicated.
Put Tanya here.
Oh my god.
I give you a hint, running against it actually works. Why the fuck? I was targeted now and it didn't push me at all.
I used Surecast, so I didn't get moved.
Get targeted either. Do you have any resurrection of the healer?
Yeah, how I should be able to
got
resurrect?
resurrected. We do need heals. We do need heals. We do
Use the
need
cooldown,
heals.
I'm fine. Oh, goddammit, you took them when I used the cooldown.
Well, I can give you less damage.
I need mana if you've got some of these. If you want me to be able to revert anybody.
Lombard, get up.
I'm the clone. Yeah.
Heute
I'm not
dead.
over here. I blame the French.
See, when you don't get up, Hoito dies. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Really good.
We're very late on this ad. It's supposed to be dead already.
Yeah, now 3 people are dead.
Is it taking us again? Yes. Resurrect and wait, no, I thought I died. Yeah, I think I'm wishing I had died immediately.
Ow.
This is like the first time we did Y89.
Can we kill it, please?
The thing is, you only saw half the mechanics, but we got stuck in the middle.
Do I need to level a healer now?
I mean, to be honest, if somebody else wants to get, I can swap to Red Maid.
I would like say let's all go healers, but we're already failing the DPS check on actually not killing the ad.
Because too many people are dead at that point.
There's I think like 3 waves of ads, like 3 waves of dive bombs.
I hope there's a 3 waves ad because that's the first wave of ads.
Yes,
And
that is the
3 waves.
first wave of ads. And you saw 2 waves of dive bombs.
The website says there's like a safe spot or something, but
Nah, shouldn't
There
be
is.
needed.
Can
Just
you see
run
like
against it.
over there, over that hill? Like, if you stare, you see how it goes a hill and then it goes down.
yeah.
You can sort of hide in there. The issue is that if the person with the green doesn't run out and then try to run back in, you're all gonna die.
Nice. So they're not doing that.
So it's like a secret little thing that most people use as a
It's-
mechanic,
It should
but
be
it's
fine
easier
if
to just know how to do the bloody dive bomb to
we
begin
have at
with.
least one healer making it through, so we don't have to lose a tank on resurrecting the. Also lose the DPS time and instead of hitting the mobs, they will hit the resurrecting the healer too. So let's just not lose a healer and it'll be fine.
So think of it this way, you're only level 50 and you're already being told that you're bad.
Well, you can't be bad if you were never good in this game.
There is...
What the fuck do you have that one?
let's see the ad.
One thing I hate is how the mobs are moving in this game. It's like even when you taunt them, they still run towards the person who had aggro before until they get close enough, then they're like, oh, yeah, I have to go for the new target now.
Did you try to just do the AoE aggro quite a
So
bit?
it is-
I mean, you should have flash.
Yeah. I spammed 3 flashes at the start, but apparently was only enough for that one. And a circle of scorn.
Hey, at least we now know what to do in this phase. Thanks for the shield, Cookie. Do not have fire happy time. Do have you wake happy time though.
Fuck. I jumped away and then suddenly I got the share.
Oh, mid-phase. Can we survive this time, please?
This is the not face plant.
I want to buy sprint.
I needed a heal of some kind.
Good job, we did not face plant. We do need you wake up, we need everybody else healed, and we need to DPS the ads. We need the ads collected.
They were, they just decided to ignore it. I had the connector, but he went to hit Lombard.
Bloody burst it.
People are hitting the small one from a time instead of focusing the big one in AoE. Yep, we're late. Thankfully, that's like.
That means we're doing this while also doing dive bombs.
Same spot.
Bloody heal it. Heal the tank. Heal the tank. Heal the tank.
Ah.
Heal and run forward at the same time. I've only got like regen to do that, but
Next task.
Yeah, next pair of ads. Raise every bloody one. You may want to start from Summoner Sama. For he
so
can.
they had already done you. They now do Haruka. I'm not gonna have like no mana after this, so I hope it's actually.
Everybody's standing, Lombard has no mana. Oh boy!
Right, did we miss something?
You're supposed to be standing in the blue, but a second blue appears specifically for the tank once the ads are dead. Normally you have like about 40 seconds at this point where you're just like standing and waiting for Twintania to reappear. That just shows how slow we are.
I think it's one of the issues is that people literally focus the small ads one at a time and then went for the big one instead of hitting the big one while they win.
I'm AoEing them.
Yeah, but people are hitting their single targets into the small ones rather than focusing the big one with their single target abilities, which kind of slowed things down.
On the plus side, we survived the dive bomb. It is progress.
Some of us.
Quotation marks survived.
Some of
I
us.
mean, you might say that it also might have hindered the killing speed when we had to resurrect, what was it, 4 or 5 people. Might have fixed something. Also, we are missing a Lombard.
Yeah, I'm fixing my my spells. 1 second. It seems good. I'm coming.
Well, we can stack on the tank.
Do you wanna take the same damage as the tank does with the
Yes.
boss drops back?
Fire
Yes.
Axe gets spanked. I mean, Remy was his guild leader anyway. Alright, so take 2 this time with the. How did I not get it done?
My bad, sorry.
Normally, to make these things easier, if you do it synced, you tend to carry new people like 2 at a time. So the fact that we have, what, 5 new people.
Well, depends what you call new.
New strategy.
Moving fire. Purge rules.
Only like thousands of hours of raid experience in other games, though.
New as in, you don't even have 2,000 hours, bro. Unless you do.
You freak me out, please.
You're breaking out.
What are the tethers?
Woohoo!
Same deal. Figure out where the dragon is coming from and run towards it.
So I ran through it and didn't get hit, but if you run sideways you get hit. Other direction.
That was close.
Shit.
Apparently, it was only close for me. Oh yeah, if you're not running directly on it, you don't get hit.
Yes, but at the same time, if you're trying to get to the side of it,
Well, it always like I'm always position myself under the wing. If you stand under the wing, you won't get moved.
you can do that if you can do that well.
Well, here we have a speed buff. Maybe it's easier than people dying at the end.
Because normally the issue is when people try to sidestep it, they run to the side while running sort of backwards, so they fail at sidestepping it and just get flung into a wall.
Because it comes from the same
Oh yeah,
the
you're
same
starting
side
already.
each time.
Yeah, we are kind of.
Well, 3 DPS did hit the wall previously.
If I
Winning.
if I die even once, I'll have mana troubles.
I think on this we can just. This is not gonna happen. We can run into the fight. We literally can't really afford to lose anymore.
Yeah, we can't afford lots of death. This is normal in raiding environments, by the way. I don't think that Bahamut has an... I mean, this thing... I don't think that it has an enrage, though. So you could
No,
technically
but,
take your time, except that you need to at least kill the ads in time.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen if everybody needs to focus on resurrection with the damn ass.
Dumb asses. You all such dumb asses. So I wonder if my Resu's like watching us.
Sneaking in.
Considering that they said that Fizzle's thing is like black, I think they are. I have 5 mysterious viewers as well.
So that's Marisu, Wintry, and
Oh, my Resu posted googly eyes. My Resu. Just so you know, my Resu, underneath my channel there's like a giveaway tab, and if you want any of those games, just say and I can send you a key.
Lude. Oh, Lude. I'm using the sprint button when you get to that space.
Where did your sprint button go?
The wild stuff. Also, where's the double jump with the...
Dash.
Oh god.
There is a thing called sprint, and it says increases movement speed.
But it
Yeah,
has a
but-
pretty long cooldown.
It's only 10 seconds.
You can run faster during dive bombs. How cool is that?
You can already do that because I have a spell that does the exact same thing. For the whole group. Oh, cannot be used in battle. I should have read that before.
I'm using it in dungeon
God damn
from
it.
boss to boss. God.
Tank.
Apparently
Never
I'm
mind.
But nobody stacks on me, so I was like 10% health. And Hammer did not die.
Ooh! I'm hearing the follows.
Stack.
Thank you.
Maybe heal our pointer before the mid phase?
I'm giving it to you
I'm
now.
not sure.
You need to test constant first.
Okay, dive bombs. Splintania here.
Use your sprint when it looks like you're gonna be definitely like... What the fuck is it? Oh, God.
How can people die here?
Well, half the time I can't even see where the dragon is.
Just turn around.
Spin your screen really fast.
When you see the damn thing appearing, you turn or you spin your screen and look around like this.
Or just look where all the other people are looking. I mean, we can call out the directions if you can't figure it out.
But they still gonna crawl out west or north or east.
I would actually not be fast enough to call out directions, just saying.
Yep, you're late. Nobody's been resurrected even, that's not a good thing.
I think
I'm
Swift
busy.
got out of the instance as well.
Yeah.
Then we can wipe this one. But how to see it more easily is when you see the... I mean, of course, you should turn your camera like downwards, so that you camera closer to ground, that way you will see more of the sky. And the moment you hear it and see the damn targeting rectangle appear, start spinning your screen until you see it.
Do not give up actually as well, just like try and fix the situation for as long as possible, because there is a chance we'll just barely have enough DPS.
But Swift already released the way, so there's no...
Yeah, that's exactly the issue. Murder!
I don't see a reason now though why people keep dying in the mid phase.
Well, it's okay for everybody other than the healers who don't have anything else to do during the mid phase.
Just
What people-
as I said, Like you can already before we pull, just try like turn your camera closer to the ground so that you see more of the sky. The moment you hear and see the sound, just spin around until you see it. I mean, this is something you. I hope nobody's using mouse keyboard. That's definitely not work.
I mean, Fizzle is on the controller and you can do it, so...
Yeah.
You have no excuse.
I'm on a controller as well.
Then you have to spin it as fast as you can. I can call a direction though if you want, but if
It
makes
would be
any
useful because I'm normally only trying to heal at the same time.
Alright, I'll try to go a direction then.
One thing that we are doing right is we're generally standing at around middle, which makes the dodge a lot, you know,
The
less.
reason why we're middle, because otherwise it would be kind of difficult. That's nasty record.
This is a good mechanic to learn though, because you'll see dive bombs with a lot of other hard content later on. Except that in other hard content, there's normally a mechanic happening while dive bombs is happening. Dive bombs is like a secondary thing. Don't suicide! Inflation. It's a healer, they're important.
Wait, GPS on?
If you lose one Dragoon, like, the impact is a bit less than losing one healer.
But if you lose me, it's pretty big. And that's not just being arrogant, that's my DPS meter talking.
Can't confirm, don't have a GPS meter.
He does have a stream, he probably is streaming the DPS meter.
I actually forgot to add it to the thing.
See? No proof.
Starting.
Spin to win,
You got sorry, at least.
North.
North. Use your
heal
spring.
yourself.
It's
East.
against.
But that wasn't the wall that time. That was just
Res Swift.
I'm doing it. Stay alive. Okay.
And good move on.
It's fine, the mentor died too.
Yeah, we only lost 2 this time, we could make it. Just deeps real hard.
Remember, focus the big one. Don't single target the small guy.
You kinda have to if you're a red mage.
But you should be hitting the single on the big one.
I do the most damage, I think I've got some license to do what I like.
Haruka needs to live.
Yeah, I had to just go and find her.
There's another dive bomb incoming. Fortunately, that was a fairly good direction.
Same direction.
No.
Where are you? I'm so far.
Oh shit.
I got you. Yeah.
Everyone's still alive, new DPSing, except for those 2 that are dead, but ignore them.
Everyone is alive except those people that are dead. That's an interesting logic.
Everyone is alive though.
Focus on the big guy. We have like some news.
If you have any mana, I'd like it, please.
You wake some a red mage, I don't think red mages can share.
Yeah, they can.
Not at my level.
Oh, okay. My other page is only 54 and I can share it.
One bar you can raise.
I'm spiking.
I just don't have the mana to
Yeah, I'm
at the
ready.
moment.
3 seconds.
That's a
70
blue
seconds
case.
until I get mana.
Blue. Even if we're sharing it with a tank, it's better than not standing in the blue. When it does the twister, run like mad and don't stop running.
Yeah, we have.
Or else that
Dude,
happens.
another one?
We practically got through the dive bombs.
No, we still need people to stay alive.
I mean, yeah, but none of you gave up, and we came out of the other side. I mean, not better for worse, but we did.
Can I blind the others?
You really need to focus the big guy if you have a single target DPS, because we can cleave the smudges down, but the big
Yeah, but
is alive.
we killed it.
Oh, it was way too late though. If we can AoE the small guys down alongside of this, gonna make him much higher.
Yeah, well, if I had a good AoE, I would do that.
So focus on
Just-
the big guy, let the AoEs kill the small ones, they're so weak.
Just
they
do
die.
single target on the big guy, and I can AoE till I cannot
But yeah,
anymore.
our total group levers would be higher. So we kill them more faster.
Give me a second.
Don't really need to change into more AoE, it's fine. Just focus your single target on the one that actually has the health points.
Derp, derp, derp.
We're all here, but protect is needed.
I was trying to figure out a way to add my parse to the stream, but it was not going so well.
Alright, let's go.
As long as you all are trying to press your buttons, you're doing your best.
I have aggro for days on this thing, so I'll drop it. I still have aggro for days on it, but it's okay. Ow, ow, ow.
Only a long time ago, the way this aggro works in this game is that even when it's on you, they will still keep running after the guy they wanted to.
Well, doesn't the provoke only makes you the top, like instantly? So if it's at any sort of top, you need to do more than just provoke it.
No, but it says my name on it. Keep running and hitting the person still for like 3 seconds is why I'm
Flashed him like your shits were made out of flash.
You know what, I have 500 mana left because I did nothing but spend stuff flashing.
Wait, you actually use mana? I don't know what I should do with it.
His flashes cost mana.
I don't have a single spell that costs mana. Oh wait, I have one that reduces damage taken by 3%, but it's like cast.
From the next expansion onwards, mana and TP are gonna be one and the same.
Hey, get me out.
Give him money.
BG, do not panic.
Soon.
Red faced.
It's
Why do you too late?
I do like how it's the mentor dying at the moment.
North.
Heal yourself.
West.
Doesn't except you guys were southwest, but
Get the mentor.
No one died.
Except for the mentor.
It's a random. It's fine.
One more thing.
Okay.
Focus on the big thing, but do pick up the small things. Do not let them bite your healer. That is not where the small ones should go. Tantania.
what the hell are we displaying?
Yeah, if you can call the dive bomb before or after the first one would be really useful. I'm not really watching the boss, I'm watching everybody's health bars.
That knocked me back even through Surecast. That's odd. Maybe it didn't activate in time.
You will need to learn how to look at two things at once, so this is good practice. I'm not saying that healing is easy, but trust me, other instances are much harder than this, and you will need to learn how to run and, you know, cast and look at everybody's health bars at the same time.
You mean like A11?
Like doing a strategy?
Memories. So tasty.
I guess you can
Yeah, but you have to remember as well that people are taking like 3 times as otherwise.
You can alternatively try to also just zoom all the way in so you have the best view of the sky on that face.
I'm just gonna say it, you're gonna learn it, but it's something you have to learn. You can't just be like, excuses.
We always have somebody calling the transitions of phases.
Alright.
For one thing, if you wanna say excuses, we have plus 30% of everything.
You do already?
Yeah, your health is 30% higher, your damage is 30% higher.
You're still stuck at green gas, nice.
At least I can read Nami's chat for entertaining. Orange prison thing, by the way.
Already let me shoot.
You were too slow on the orange prison thing. You need up.
Give her your up.
I'm actually going to get her up after dive bombs.
Wait, there's other east.
Whoa!
Another east.
Don't just try to. It was northeast. It's fine, only 2 healer died.
You should have. Oh yeah, this. Get long power up. I'm using your cooldown.
Yeah, I don't have the mana to do that.
Oh shit, they started in the.
Yeah.
That's an east. Another east. I died to tactical damage, so.
No, the ad killed me.
Oh, we still have 20 minutes of raid time left. Afterwards, we can either do this again next week, or we can take a break and do Garuda Extreme, and then come back to it.
Thanks, Lumpar, but I think that's a bit too late.
Yeah. But I was already casting.
What's even more funny is that this is average item level 82.
Yeah, we are outgearing it severely, and we're having plus 30 of everything.
Don't our items get downscaled a bit though?
It gets downscaled, but not by that much.
But then again, I don't think it matters how much item level you have when you determine the fight.
Your level is downscaled, but not the items.
If you're higher level and you're higher than 120, 130 gear score, like the maximum gear score you can have for Realm Reborn, they will downscale you to maximum gear score you can have for Realm Reborn.
Alright, so. How to take. Let's start at the head there, because the aggro is so fucking far away. I can start this fight with a traditional shield throw because the aggro is way too far away.
Also, because there is a lot of hard content before level 70 content. We could technically continue this even after my Resostatic starts. Because this is just like 1 day a week. And we do have shit ton of content.
I do want to have it done though, but I guess this is one where keyboard and mouse does definitely pay off, even if it is possible on a controller, but you need to be able to be turning out fast when you have a controller.
I wish I could hear you, but the music's louder than you.
Something has happened to my mic at the moment to pick me up. Oh, we have a burn.
Bad cookie, please attack the bad cookie.
Or not?
Or not? Jesus Christ, why were there 3 people in it?
Because fire didn't move and Miso decided to run in as needed.
Do not
Well-
DPS the boss.
I moved, just not enough.
Just focus on killing people and rezzing people. And killing that.
Lombard pick you up. That's how I died.
Do we wanna just wall it and reset?
You can rest me in time. I still don't
mana
have a red.
to rescue.
And you can now wipe it, there's no point. I was gonna die because I wasn't rest first for some reason.
Yeah, there's not much point raising people during dive bombs. Did you basically just die instantly?
Also, do you have a DPS stance?
They don't need it. They don't need DPS stance anymore, they can just contribute damage as it is.
I mean, does your class have one?
Oh, do you mean me?
Yeah.
No, level 52.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I'm stuck in this dumb place where I'm completely stanceless. I mean, I have my tank stance, but that wouldn't help me deal deep.
I mean, I do have a DPS stance myself, but if you can survive it.
Okay, I can go tank. I will be more squished though, so that's a warning.
They are already sometimes having trouble keeping me alive. I guess that's not a good idea then.
Give shield to fire and I'll go tank. And you can deeps.
Yeah. Well, my DPS stance is a terrible thing that I just do a bit of extra damage after recharge.
Fire! Shield!
Shield?
Protect fire! Give him the magic condom!
See, if he wasn't so slow, he'd have got it at the same time as everybody else.
Why do we need a magic condom?
You gotta get
Protect him from the dragon! Fucking hell, they're actually hard to select.
Yes, because they aggro so far away before you even get it.
Yeah. Come here.
Like
Come
I-
here,
you had.
everybody. Let us have a party.
You need to keep also moving them around.
Are you tanking the ads and the tank on the same person?
Yes.
Okay.
Easier this way.
Well, I didn't see much point in this one doing anything else. The boss doesn't really do anything terrible. Just stays saying.
It only kills people.
That sentence.
You can take it extra action. Alright, I need to join in for these mechanics.
Yeah, don't forget to do the mechanics with everybody else. Do not let fire die.
Are we gonna be fired if we do?
Oh, blew on me.
Yeah, I know. Orange and me.
Kill the conflagration.
Join my
I'm
huge
trying.
can.
Yay.
You did it.
You did it! You finally did it!
See how good you guys are at the starting mechanics now.
Okay, get me out. Thanks.
Limit phase, le.
Dive bombs. I'm just like praying that nobody walls.
Fish.
Someone did.
Are you running against it, Jay?
Well, I spun around twice and didn't see the dragon, so I wasn't moving
I'm
at
not
all.
looking down. And you don't need to move.
I need
Stand still.
on the tank.
I'm just making sure that they're all collected.
Okay.
Nobody is losing health besides me, so you do not need to medica too. Dive bomb is incoming. Nobody died, hooray.
And you look at the center as well.
A dive bomb incoming towards us. Bad. That was really horrible. Not the dive bomb.
I died from damage from the dive bomb.
Yep, damage killed me.
Yep.
So we can problemlessly blame the healers now.
Yep.
I agree.
But see, that's why I medicate 2 before the dive bombs.
Yeah, but you also have to think about your mana, and you could be using that time to DPS. Which would leave us with less of an issue of ads. Just do not use holy, do a stone! Because
I
holy
haven't
is
used
gonna...
holy once in this fight.
Yeah, but the holy just takes just so much of your mana that unless
I
it's
know,
like,
but I have not used holy once on any of the pulls.
good job.
You're telling me not to do something I've never done.
Keep it that way.
This sounded very sarcastic.
Good job, Pat.
You need to just, if you don't see it, then look further. Like, turn your camera further down so you see more higher up.
Oh, don't play on controller.
Yeah, that's another. Also, if you have the option, make sure you can zoom all the way in so you can, like... you can
Which
get
skills as a
character.
healer do you have cross-class, by the way?
So,
Both
what
of you.
skips have what?
You know those roll select thingies where you select 5 skills? Which skills do you select?
Oh, you have 10, not 5. That's over all of them.
Sure, it's just 5. Let me just... Oh!
You get all 10.
I'm missing skills.
Yeah, I've got like 30 skills, all on different buttons.
Ultimatum is a good one, so I'm gonna take it. Shirk is a good one. Now I have a stun. Jerked. Thingy. How are you using them?
Like, on this fight, it's pretty much mostly Medicaid 1, Medicaid 2, regen, cure 2.
You should have one thing that increases the speed of your casts, and you should have one thing that makes your cast instant.
Yeah, there's Presence of Mind, which increases the speed of cast, and Swift Cast, which gets saved for resist.
Are you actually using Presence of Mind?
Not very often, because I'm not actually spamming most of the time.
Because if you're having trouble healing during dive bombs, that is when you would hit the skill that makes your other skills go faster so that you can put out a heal in between. Alternatively, you can use that and you can spam stone during the ad phase, helping us with
Yeah, you realize that as well, it's a 2.5 minute cooldown, and there's not that long between the dive bomb phases.
Yes, but that would still help you during the first dive bomb phase, would it not? Or you could help us kill the ads.
Every bit helps.
The Swift thingy, use it on reses. Don't actually do an 8-second cast, that's a bit insane.
Well, except when you have to do 4 reses in a row.
That is on them, not on you.
Yeah, the first res is always Swift casted.
If both healers run out of Swift cast and the summoner, something is wrong.
I think that's kind of calls out this night.
I would suggest that everybody prep bombs before the next time you actually can also like pretend that a thing is coming out of random direction and try to run away from it quickly.
But then the finger? What?
It's just the fact that with Wildstar I got too used to having Raid Core and Perspective to treat.
You don't need to cheat. Just get good.
It's never needed. It was more fun to do the encounter without.
It was especially fun when your AI broke mid-combat. Good old times.
For fuck's sake, I never tried Y83. Oh, no.
Freedom! Freedom to freedom.
Okay, I didn't forget.
Damn it, Hoito. I didn't want to jinx it.
Let's say east.
Good job, one.
No.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Not a good job.
Over here.
Are you also pressing shift, Hoito?
Bad job.
Yeah,
Bad healer. Bad job. Bad healer.
How many dive bombs are there? 3?
I mean, Jay, I don't want to force you on how you want to play, but maybe you want to try it with a keyboard.
It would for sure be easier if you can literally just 360 no-scope 3 times a second with a mouse. Can confirm.
I can confirm that it is possible on controller, but
Yeah, but it's
you
also
have to
possible.
learn it.
It's also possible to play through the entire TA while using first-person perspective. It doesn't mean it's any piece of sensitive.
Did you know that Rita was playing with controller on Wildstar?
Well, I didn't know this because he was often doing road stuff. But let's say I'm not too surprised. That's so easy.
Dive bomb damage.
Yeah, dive bomb damage.
I was too far to you, sorry.
I hope that you overtook the tanking.
Yeah.
Keep at it for a while because I have walnuts.
Walnuts?
Walnuts. Vulnerability up from dying. Her. When you see
focus your single target on the smaller ones, the big one will die.
when you see the bloody thing land, just go into blue and just stay there. But blue makes your damage go lower, so don't go there too early. And be healed up and shielded for it.
Afterwards you need to start running, right?
After blue, if you see that the cast is... How is it called?
We
Twister.
didn't get a second. Get in?
Go! in. I remember there distinctly being 2, but we're not getting another one for some reason. So
It's fine though. I mean, it's gonna. Now you need
if it's sequesters, run, and do not stop moving. Do not stop moving. Do not stop moving.
Well, it knocked me into the wall. So much for not stopping moving.
Yeah, same.
Try not to. Yeah, you see the Dread Knight? It's gonna walk towards me, and you're supposed to kill it before it reaches me.
Well, we went farther than last time, though.
I'm not sure if this. I think you're probably supposed to dodge the twister, not just run around like screaming.
You wanna not stop moving and not crossing paths between the other players, because you're gonna drop a little green thing, and if you're standing on where a green thing lands, you die. We can do one last pull, and then it's gonna be nighty-night.
It was better than last time, though. People actually survived
There are
the
many
dive
things
bomb.
which are better than last time.
Fire needs a shield.
I don't need a
He's
condom.
already played, so that's
You
why.
don't need a condom.
Why do I need a condom?
Have safe sex with your hubby. Dragons. No, you do not want to impregnate dragons.
Oops.
You're not tanking right now. You don't need to share the damage with me.
Oh yeah, there's a time limit.
Yeah, that's just the instance. You should see how angry people get when they're like 1% away from killing a boss and their time runs out.
I would just call them stupid for not just remaking the instant.
You're
Because it's the
supposed
only
to,
thing
like,
you'd kill.
when you see like 10 minutes remaining, just to be safe, you just remake the instant.
Yeah, remake the instance and die once so you get the buff.
Doesn't work for new content. No buff for new content.
I think though, I mean, the instant move is kind of silly though, considering that you can just bypass parries, I think. So, that lumbar is getting blue bones.
Free him.
Well, I can actually hit it from, even as a melee, standing at the edge. Nobody else decided to hit it, that's nice.
Well, I hit it.
But me, you don't need to run into the circle, you can literally just stand at the edge and hit it from outside.
Heal me, maybe.
Yeah, I was resin lumbar.
Heal me, maybe. I just met you and this is crazy. But heal me, maybe.
It's optional, so.
Conflagration on me.
Kill it
You
fast.
can stand at the edge and keep hitting it from here, you see? As a melee, you don't need to run in. You're not meant to run in. Oh! Oh, we get... Oh, fuck, we pushed the boss already.
Except for Lombard. Lombard died. Lombard.
Yeah. A long time I didn't die with that.
That's interesting.
If you get too bad at this, I will just continuously say Lombard French, and it's gonna be a lot more embarrassing.
It's even more embarrassing if Lombard can survive it and no one else can.
Missing one, I'm bringing it to you.
And it comes a lot of times.
Oh, you fuck.
You wanna heal the tank.
Yeah, when the ice on me, I kind of have to heal myself.
Oh, resurrect.
You want to heal me?
I got the...
Help. Help.
Fine, I got them already.
Heal, please. I'm about to die. Dive. Come on, guys. That was like 10 seconds without a heal.
Because they will resurrect.
Yeah, they were resurrecting for 8 out of 10.
And I I know.
Both of them. I actually hit the wall there and just happily ran out of it. Because the game is very nice to me.
Girl privileges.
To be fair, you can just home gang.
I already
And then
used that. That is why I said heal me maybe. Because I have to use home gang.
Oh, hey, I earned an achievement.
Dying 20 times in a row?
Kill 100,000 enemies.
Wow.
Are you sure it didn't count the people killed by the pool?
It probably included Lombard.
The only enemy is if you're the healer.
I mean, healers are hitting friendly.
Oh god.
Oh, it is up to everyone. We can take a break and go and do Garuda Savage, Garuda Extreme next time. Or we can go back here. So that is something to think for everyone for a week.
Contemplate on this failure.
I guess also Lux is probably going to be around next week, right? And she'll want to heal, so I guess I'll be red maging.
Probably.
You still wanna know how to avoid.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't, I'm just saying next week. Lux will.
It's the fact you still need to survive it.
Like, no matter what you do, you still wanna avoid mechanics. And
Yeah.
thank you for watching the stream, whoever was watching, and I promise to stream the next time too.
Derp.
Oh, that's my stream switch stuff. So yeah, what does everybody think of